Hello, you guys. Welcome to my first stretch of 3 night shifts in a row on my own as a new grad registered nurse in the emergency department. I am so excited to bring you guys along. Also, so stinking nervous. I have worked a shift by myself already, but this is my first full week by myself. Camper says hello. So I am going to bring you guys along with me every step of the way. We are in this together. I need to leave. I need to drop Camper off at my parents. I get a lot of questions about what I do with him when I'm working night shift, and I'll go into more of that at another point in this video about having a puppy or a dog or a cat or any sort of animal when you do work those 12-hour stretches. So we'll go more into that at another point, but before I leave to drop him off, I wanted to give you guys a little updated house tour, sort of. It's coming along, bear with me, sort of, okay? We got a couch, hallelujah. Thank God. I want to honestly throw these pillow covers away. They can unzip right here, and then I want to get some new ones, new decorative covers to put on the couch. But for now, they're hanging out there. We don't have a TV stand. We got a TV. I need to order that on my next paycheck. There's a lot of things I still need to get, but I can't just afford to get it all at once, especially with the holidays. It doesn't work like that. Hi, Bubba. My sister gave me this cute decorative Christmas tree because as much as I would love to decorate, the priority is not to buy a Christmas tree and all that stuff right now because there's so many other things that I need. Empty space here, just bins from Costco, Camper's advent calendar. This has been my holy grail, this camping chair. That used to be right there, so having a couch is extra lovely. Eventually I want to get bar stools here, and then obviously a dining room table. I got all of my stuff lined up for work. My water bottle, my lunch bag, my work clinical bag, and the smoothie I made. I should probably turn on the light. Let's turn that on. There we go. And then just the cutie little kitchen. Also, we're gonna open up this bark box before I leave for Camper so we can take something to my parents' house. Kitchen is pretty much done. I mean, except for this part. I have a bunch of Polaroids that I still want to print. I want to get the whole entire fridge covered in Polaroids. I feel like that'd be super cute. It's just kind of time consuming. And then we have my cute little bedroom. Cozy. I still need to get a dresser, clearly. And then also I went with this room for my bedroom because initially my bed was in that room. I asked everybody's advice, which I really appreciate, by the way. But then I moved it in here because honestly, this closet is so much bigger. It just makes more sense for me to have all my clothes in one place instead of 2 closets. All my clothes fit in there. Well, obviously I need to get a dresser, but this room just felt better and kind of smaller and cozier to be my room. We're not gonna go into this room right now. It's an absolute disaster. I have a bunch of crap that I need to go through on my next round of days off. So that door is gonna stay shut, and then here's the cute little bathroom. Still have some things I need to get in here, but so far it's super cute and cozy. I'm really happy. This is just a reminder that when you move into a place, it's a process, especially if you have no furniture or anything, because it takes time to buy everything. Honestly, the cost of everything is through the roof right now, and so I'm slowly in increments accumulating things, but also, like I said before, I just don't want to accumulate a ton of crap I don't need. So I'm only getting what I absolutely need. We're gonna have the bare minimum necessities in here, but still cozy and comfortable. And Camper is staring at me right now because he wants to open his little box. So let's open that up, and then I need to head to work. So this is the December Super Chewer box. I'm so excited for this one. Cute. Are you excited? Yes, you are. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a little peppermint patty. That's cute. We got a little Christmas tree here. Oh, and I think I'm gonna really love this one along with Camper. I get more excited for these than he does. This is such a cute little gingerbread man. I think we'll give you this one to take to Grandma and Grandpa's. So cute. What else do we have in here? Some treats. Got a little jerky bag for him. Got some more little jerky bites. Ooh, these are salmon. He loves those. And then a pumpkin honey little bar, along with some more pork sticks. So cute. I'm so excited for him. Here you go. It's all yours. If you guys are interested in checking out the Super Chewer box for your animal, I specifically love it for Camper because he chews through everything. I got him this cute little Christmas tree the other day trying to be festive, and he just took the squeaker right out of it. I cannot trust him with anything, and so I really love this box of toys that I get every single month with a special theme and treats because they're so durable, they last. Therefore, he has a ton of toys, and it also just saves me money because I spend a lot of money on that little guy. Anyways, that was fun to open. I am going to head out now, take him to my parents, and then we're gonna head to work. One more thing I forgot to mention, which was the whole reason I opened that box with you guys, is because I will have a link down below in my description box with some sort of discount or coupon code for you to use if you're interested in signing up the fur baby in your life. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Totally, totally worth it. We did it, you guys. First night shift, 3 out of 3 is officially over. What a freaking nightmare that was. I will fill you guys in on everything. I'm gonna drive home, get Camper, and then I'll talk to you guys once I get to my apartment because that was insane. Cutie. I am so tired. I just got home. It is so stinking cold outside, like cold to your bones, to your core. I have the heat on full blast. I have my sidekick right here, Camper. I love him so much. I'm going to hop in a warm shower, get the heck out of these dirty scrubs. I feel like the first night shift is always the hardest because your body is like fully adjusting to being awake until the crack of dawn. And so by the second or the third shift, your body's a little bit more accustomed to it. But I am very, very exhausted and very tired. I wanted to kind of fill you guys in on my day before I go and take a shower, and it was good overall. I've talked about this before, but it seems like we're having this common theme in the state of Oregon. I want to say it's a nationwide problem, but I can't personally speak on that. I know it's happening in other states besides the one that I live in, but we are full. Like, we don't have enough beds, enough placement for all of the admits that we're getting. So a lot of our patients are hanging out in the ER for a long time, long term. I'm talking 60, 70 hours, even longer than that, kind of depending on the circumstance. We are doing medical, surgical nursing in the ER, which was not intended for that. We have limited resources, limited room, limited things, and so it can be kind of a tough thing to navigate. I think especially this winter when there are just so many sick people with so many different things going on. And so tonight, or last night I guess, at 11:30, Epic, which is our computer system that we use, it went down the toilet. Like, it stopped working altogether. By the time I left my shift and we had like the day shift nurses come on, it still wasn't working. It wasn't just Epic, it was our Halo phones, which is our phone system we use to communicate with other departments. Like if we need respiratory therapy, if we need to contact the hospitalist, contacting lab. We use it for so many different things, and that was down. And then our Omnicell, which is the system that we use to pull medication, that was down too. And it wasn't updating, so a lot of patients weren't even in the Omnicell, so we had to like emergently overwrite it for medications that were ordered. But then we couldn't scan those medications because our computer system and our little scanner phones weren't working. So I was emergently pulling medications and not scanning them, which is like totally goes against everything that I've learned, and it totally freaks me out, but we literally had no other choice. Like there was nothing else we could do. Our patients needed certain meds and they had to be given to them. It just freaks me out knowing that things can have repercussions, and it can be way later on down the road in this career, like years later, and you may not even, you know, remember the situation that occurred. And so you just always have to take your time, be very thorough, and slow down. There's always enough time to be a safe nurse. So anyways, my first day of my first 3 shifts in a row on my own was a tough one. That was really hard to have very limited charting, and it was just not ideal. But in a way, I'm glad it was like that, because when you start off like that, it can only go up from here, right? Like the next 2 days can only be better. Fingers crossed. I really hope by the time I go to my second shift, the problem is resolved, because that is not a good problem to have. Overall, it was good. I had some really sweet patients, just really a typical day in the ER, because you never know what it's gonna bring to you. It's always full of surprises, and it was definitely a surprise. I feel like I'm getting delirious now. I really want some chocolate, so I'm gonna have some ice cream, hop in the shower, go to sleep, and then I will chat with you guys in the morning. Not in the morning. I will chat with you guys this evening, and we will head into our second shift in a row. Hello, it is 6:37. I'm about to head in for shift 2 out of 2. Got my coffee in hand. I got about 6 hours of sleep, which is a win. That's hot. Gonna head in. It's going to be a good shift. I'm manifesting all the goodness, all the positivity, and I will keep you guys posted. Hello, my shift is officially over. It is 7:45. I'm about to pick up camper, but it was a really great shift. It went by quickly. I stayed busy the whole time, got to keep up on my skills, do IVs, and just had ER patients that were getting discharged, or if they were getting admitted and they were boarding in the ER, I was able to pass them on to another nurse. Therefore, I got to care for a lot of different patients, got to triage ambulances, and it was just overall a good good shift. Our Epic computer system, our Omnicell where we get our medications, our Halo phones, which is what we use to communicate, everything was working again. It really made me appreciative to have all of that. So yeah, just a good shift. Lots and lots of patients are testing positive for the flu. I feel like from my personal experience, which is very limited obviously, that is just the most of what I'm seeing in the ER. I'm seeing more flu than COVID or RSV, and I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. What do you feel like you're seeing more of? I'm just curious about that, so comment down below and let me know. But yeah, shift 2 out of 2 is officially over. Gonna get some rest. I really want to go pick up a hot chocolate, so I'm gonna debate on that, if I'm gonna do that today or treat myself tomorrow, or treat myself both days, because why not? It was rainy out here. If you can't tell, my nose is a little stuffed up, so I feel like a hot chocolate is well deserved. We will see. It depends on the line at the Dutch Bros. If it's not long, I'll go through there with Camper. If it is, we'll just head home. My night was really, really good, and just reminded me of exactly why I'm doing this. I think you got all of it, buddy, okay? Ah! We scored the hot chocolate, you guys. I'm so excited for this. Good morning. Good afternoon, guys. I just finished getting ready for my night shift. 3 out of 3 tonight. To be honest, I'm pretty tired and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, and I've been feeling under the weather for going on 2+ weeks now, so this is your reminder to take care of yourself, take it easy, get some rest, drink your emergency, take your vitamins, because yikes. Before I head out, I want to share something. So I was packing my clinical bag for work, and I want to share my clinical bag with you guys because it is so beautiful. Okay, this is her. She's beautiful, gorgeous. We have the lovely handles here, and then a long strap here, which is honestly a must-have for me with any purse or bag. I wanted to share this bag with you guys. This is from a company called Teddy Blake. This specific bag is called the Kate Stampato. I hope I'm saying that right. The 15-inch camel brown. It's amazing. It doubles as my work bag and a personal bag because it's such a perfect size. I can fit my laptop in it. I can also fit everything I could possibly need for work in it. I have my stethoscope case here, and then I also have a little book I've been bringing to work to read instead of being on my phone. I feel like this is a more productive use of my time than just scrolling on my phone looking at nothing. And then I have just chapstick, other little necessities, my watch, my name badge, everything like that, all in this beautiful purse. Teddy Blake is a company that makes all of their bags in Italy. Mind you, they have so many different styles and so many amazing colors to choose from. And they are also made from 100% genuine Italian leather materials. This is truly just my ideal perfect bag. Also, the inside is so nice, has several different pockets. As you can see, it's just amazing quality and I love it. I've been getting a lot of compliments on it, and it's just the perfect everyday bag for anything that you could need. You can fit your whole house in here basically, but it's also such a good compact size. As you guys know, I believe in quality over quantity, and I'm a big believer in investing in good piece items that are going to last me a long time. I am truly impressed with this bag. I've also been using it for the past month. I wanted to test it out and see what I really thought of it before I shared it with you guys. If you guys are interested in checking out Teddy Blake, I will have their website linked down below in my description box. along with information for different sales they're having and a discount code for you guys, of course. That discount code will be TB Sierra Lynn 30 for $30 off of your order. Again, thank you so much, Teddy Blake, for sending me this bag. I am in love. I am going to now pack it up with all my stuff for work, drop Camper off, and we are going to head to work for night shift 3 out of 3, and then I have a couple days off, which I'm excited because I got a lot of sleep that I need to catch up on. I am so tired. It is a little bit later. Thank you for the kisses. Much later. Hello, I'm not in scrubs anymore. It's 7:40 in the evening. I got home and honestly was so tired that I didn't talk with you guys after my shift, and I just went to bed. And I didn't have to set an alarm to wake up at any specific time. Camper went out right before I went to bed, and I just let myself sleep until I woke up naturally, which is around 5. I think I went to bed at like 8:30 in the morning, so that's 8.5 hours-ish approximately that I needed. I feel fully rested, and I'm just cooking some dinner right now. Poured myself a nice glass of wine, and I was gonna fill you guys in on my day yesterday and then also touch on something that I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, and that was having Camper and working 12-hour shifts. So first, let's cover how my last 12-hour shift went for my 3 night shifts in a row, my first official 3 night shifts in a row as a new grad nurse. First, cheers. Happy holidays. Can't believe Christmas is literally right around the corner. What the heck? My shift went good. I have really great charge nurses that are well aware of me being a new grad as well as the other new grads that I'm working with. And so I feel like they're making it a point to give us interesting cases or just, you know, checking in on us throughout the day, making sure that we're doing okay, letting us know how we're doing, giving us feedback and constructive criticism and just like guidance. And I'm really appreciative of that. Along with every other person in the department that I work with, everybody is super amazing, and I feel like just really fortunate to feel that way about the place that I work at. I didn't have anything specifically crazy that like stands out to me or anything like that. There's just a lot of sick people right now, whether they're sick with the flu or all of the other things that one could have. 'Tis the season, and there is a problem with our healthcare system of transferring patients. Hospitals are full and people are sitting in ERs that don't have the capacity and resources to properly care for them, and these patients aren't getting transferred to the appropriate facilities in what would be a timely manner. They are kind of just sitting in the ER until some place accepts them that has certain specialties that they need. And so that is a common theme that I am seeing, which is scary, really unfortunate and sad for people because they're just like kind of like a sitting duck, I guess you could say. So that's what I've kind of been seeing. Then we've also just been getting a ton of people coming in just not feeling well, like having a runny nose and a cough and testing positive for flu or things like that and getting discharged. I know a lot of the grocery stores, drug stores are out of NyQuil, Dayquil, cough drops, all those things. And then there's also a shortage with pharmacies of having things. I think we're on, please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I heard one of the providers say that we're on a national shortage of Tamiflu, which is the medication we give if somebody typically tests positive for the flu. Tamiflu, I mean, that's a nice one. They gave it away in that. All the other medications can go to hell because they have so many different names and it's frustrating. I don't even remember what I was saying. My last shift was good. I'm feeling more comfortable, more confident in myself, and yeah, learning new things every single day and just being supported by all the people around me and excited for what is to come. Let's go into Camper and how I am caring for him when I'm working my 12-hour days, and then we will end the vlog here because you guys have come along with me for 3 night shifts in a row. I get asked pretty often in my comments of all my videos of how I have an animal and work 12-hour shifts, or like how do you navigate that and manage that? And here is my answer. You just figure it out. I feel like it's like with any situation, you make adjustments as needed and you will figure it out. That is what I have attempted to do. So basically, first thing that I want to touch on is that for any person that is maybe swaying you to not have an animal or not get an animal when you do work 12-hour shifts, here's what I have to say. And this is a thought that I had that I feel like is a really good point. Tell me if you agree with me or not, but basically we're working 12-hour shifts. Obviously that is a long day. That is half the day, and then if you have a commute and you're sleeping and all that, it's a long day. I totally get that. However, I feel like it's better for him that I only work 3 days a week, even though they are long days, and then I can be with him for those other 4 days for most of the day. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a typical job person career works 5 days a week, whether that be Monday, Friday, or whatever, and they're working 8-hour days. So they're really gone for 5 days from their pets and animals. And I know it's not as long of a day as 12 hours, but they are working 5 days a week, whereas we are only working 3 days a week unless you pick up or anything like that. So that's my first point, is you do kind of get to spend more of your time with them. I mean, at least that's how I feel compared to when I was working service industry jobs, working 2 jobs, twice a day. I didn't have him at the time. That's my first point. If anybody ever comes at you and says, well, you work too long of days and you want an animal, I disagree with that. I think it's important to know resources that you have available in your community or friends or family that you know you can rely on and lean on. And at this point in time, I know 100% that when I leave for work around 6 o'clock and I get back around 7:45 in the morning, he won't go to the bathroom in the house. He won't destroy anything. He will just be here, you know, waiting for me. Hopefully I've been sleeping a majority of that time. And I know that. He is very great. I don't have to put him in a crate, and I wouldn't put him in a crate. I don't believe in that personally. Come at me, I'm sorry, but like, I don't want him sitting in a crate. I know every animal is different, and I've been very lucky that he just doesn't get into stuff. That's just not his personality. So I can let him wander and be around the house, and he can come and go as he pleases. But I don't like the idea of him being here for 12+ hours alone. I feel like that's not fair to him. I feel bad. I know you have to do what you have to do, and it's okay for some animals, but I'm really lucky that my parents live semi-close to where I moved into my new apartment, and I could just take him there for the night. They have a backyard. He's familiar with their house, with them, and I know he's sleeping most of the time while I'm gone, but at least somebody's able to let him out to go to the bathroom a little bit later than I would be able to when I leave for work, and then in the morning earlier than I would have been able to when I got home from work. And so that's kind of what I have going right now. Like, that's what I've been doing. Every day that I work, I leave a little bit early. I drop Camper off at my parents' house, and then when I get off work, I go and pick him up. I know there's certain websites and apps available for people to have other people watch their dog, and obviously you'd want to find somebody that you trust and you have good faith in. Sorry, my obnoxious heater just came on, but I gotta keep it warm in here. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm almost done. I would consider reaching out to friends, family, maybe making a post on your social media asking if anybody has any suggestions, so at least you could get a suggestion from somebody that you know well, that you trust, of watching your animal maybe overnight and like compensating them for it. If a friend or a family member is going to do that for you, like even just offering them $20 a night to watch your animal, I feel like is totally fair, is a kind gesture, because I know my parents obviously don't want my money to watch Camper. However, I know he's in great hands. I can fully trust them. I don't have this anxiety and I don't have to worry about him somehow getting out or anything like that. And $20 for 13 hours of watching him, it's not a big deal to me, and I can have that ease and peace of mind. So I would consider reaching out to friends, family, making a post on your social media, like I said, asking for suggestions from other people. And then if you can't find anybody to help you on that front, there's different apps and websites. There is an app I would recommend that I used. It's called Care, and that's actually how I got my nannying job. Also, another thing that I recommend doing or getting, and I actually had this for Camper and used it and it was so awesome. I don't have it any longer. I left it at my ex-boyfriend's so I don't have it anymore. So I want to probably purchase a new one here soon, just for when I leave the house. And you can get these off of Amazon or other websites, and it's like a little camera that plugs in, right? And it also has a treat dispenser. There's different brands, so I'm just kind of being broad with this. And you can connect it to an app on your phone, so you can tune into the camera at any point and get this visualization of your space and see what your animal's doing. You can talk to them through it, and then you can like dispense a treat. That way you can kind of communicate with them. And if you do have to leave them home for however long, 8 hours or whatever it is that you're doing, at least you're able to keep eyes on them and keep tabs on them. Talk to them so they can hear your voice, give them a little treat as a little reminder, you know, that you love them. So I feel like that is a really good investment, and it's totally worth it. And I probably want to buy another one here one of these days for him, just for when I go and run errands and I don't bring him with me. So those are my suggestions. That's kind of what I am doing right now to work and care for Camper. I feel lucky to have parents that will do that for me and will help me out. But I know in the future, because this is something that I want to do, I have a whole list of cities that I want to temporarily live in and work in. And obviously my parents won't be following me to those cities, so I will have to figure out something for Camper, whether that be doggy daycare or whatever. I will keep you guys obviously always updated on what I'm doing with him and how I'm caring for him when I'm going to work, because that will change when I don't have access to my parents if I move away. I hope maybe that helped somebody or gave them some ideas of what they could do. But I would never not get a dog because you have a job. Like, yes, they are a lot of work, especially if you get a puppy. It's so much work. You need to have a lot of time that you can spend with them and train them. You can work and have a career and have an animal, and your animal can thrive and you can thrive. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't ever let anybody make you feel guilty or bad if you are considering, you know, adopting a pet, because he is my life, he is my child, and I don't think I could have gotten through this year without him. Honestly, it's gonna make me emotional. I get emotional in every video, Jesus. And then I also want to mention that if you work 12-hour shifts and you have animals, please don't hesitate to comment down below and mention any tips or ideas that you do when you care for your animals, because other people read those comments, and I just want this to be a community where we can share things with one another and help each other out. And then obviously remember that we're all never ever alone at anything that we are going through, and that is just the truth. Campa, you want to say goodbye to them? On that note, oh my gosh, do you guys see this? Do you see this? Would I recommend getting a golden retriever? I don't know. I just don't know. He just got groomed too. You just got groomed. So much hair, so much hair. I don't understand how you grow so much hair. Give it to me, dude. I need more hair. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me for 3 night shifts in a row. We got through them, and now I'm going to enjoy my time off. I also hope that you guys enjoy the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you get to spend time with family, loved ones, friends, whatever it may be, and just fully enjoy and embrace the end of this year while welcoming 2023. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Bye guys, I'll see you in my next video.